Good afternoon. Today's class is a speech class, and it's specifically about a particular sound in the English language. If I want to be a good speaker, I need to pronounce, to articulate, to enunciate my letters, my syllables, and my words well. But it all starts with the full and decided delivery of my vowel sounds and the precise and crisp delivery of my consonants. Now, there is a particular letter in the English language which a lot of people have a lot of problem with, and that is the letter T. If you're in Italy or Russia or someone, they'll say T, and that is not okay. But in India, we use the whole gamut of the Hindi sounds when we want to use the letter T. So we'll do ta, ta, da, da, ra, ta, tha, all sorts of sounds. But in English, the letter T has only one sound, and that is T, nothing more. T. So if I say taxi or tomato or taut or tongue, the letter requires me to let out breath when I use that sound, that letter. So if I'm saying taxi and tomato, or if I'm saying tongue and teach, or something like that, then there's no breath coming out, right? There's no air. So it's all held inside my mouth. T, t, r, whatever. But if I say t, t, I will feel the breath on the palm of my hand. So if I want to know if I'm saying the sound correctly, I've got to put my hand below my chin, and I've got to say taxi, teacher, taught. If I don't feel the breath on my palm, I'm not saying it correctly. There are other sounds in the English language, there are other letters in the English language that require us to do the same thing. Some of them are D, D, which is the letter sound D. Dad, disco, distraught. So I will feel the breath on my palm again. There's another one, P, P. There's no sound, but there is breath. So parrot, pita, Pepsi, Pepsi. If I don't feel the breath, I'm not saying it correctly. There are other ones also. There's I've got to put my hand above my mouth. And if I don't feel the breath here, I'm not saying the letter correctly. A lot of people mix up the and the because when we were young, we were taught to bite our lip, bite the lower lip to say the letter sound of V. But if you do that, you're killing the sound. So you need to make sure there's breath coming out of your mouth for these ones. D, z, z, z also is down here. Z, g, g, g is straight out like D. J, straight out. So j, d, g. All of these, p, p, all of these, the breath comes onto my palm. But T comes down here, Z comes down here, V goes up there. All right? So the letter T has one sound. So there's no t, t, d, d, r, t, th, none of these sounds. The, none of these sounds. All right? Now when you put T and H together, they make two new sounds. In fact, the TH consonant blend is the only one that actually has two different sounds for the same grapheme. You know what a grapheme is. A grapheme is how you write a letter sound or how you write a syllable. That's the grapheme, the writing of it. Phoneme is how it sounds. All right? So the TH makes two sounds. One of them is voiced, means you can hear something. And the other one is voiceless. There's just breath. The one with only breath, we call it a voiceless sound because there's no sound that comes along with it. There's only air. Like that, you have the sound of the letter P and and S. There's no real sound coming out. There's just breath. All right? So it's Harry, hat, harm, hand. But if I say Harry, hat, harm, hand, I've not used the letter H properly. If I say parrot and Peter, there's no sound coming out. There's no breath coming out of my mouth. And so I've not used the letter P properly. With P, there's got to be breath coming out. So it's got to be parrot, Peter, piper, picked, peck, pickled, peppers. So you've got to make an effort. To speak well, you have to make an effort. You don't have to make an effort and speak well all the time. I don't speak like this when I'm talking to my friends or when I'm just chatting with someone. But if I'm talking to you as a public speaker, if I'm talking to you professionally, I need to make every effort to speak well. Now let's listen to the two different TH sounds. One of them, which is the voiced one, says V. If you can look sideways, V. That's what my mouth is doing. Mouth. My mouth, obviously, is voiceless, right? Mouth. Mouth. If I say mouth it properly, that's the voiced one. It has a different meaning. It means to articulate it, to speak it. But mouth is this. This. That's voiced. Unvoiced. Voiceless. Voiced. So when I bring breath up, if I make my vocal cords vibrate, then I'm doing the then this. So put your hands here. Then this, that, they, those. So there's sound and there's breath. Now when I'm doing the voiceless one, that's different. The voiceless one, let me find the words. Okay, they only have breath. So when you take the breath out of your chest, when you take the breath out of your diaphragm, it's just got to be like, that's it. So think, through, 30, Thursday, 3, thumb, thanks, thin, thick, 3rd, 13, Thursday, through, thick, thin. Looks like you're it looks like you're lisping, but actually it's not lisping. It's using the th sound which is voiceless. Bathtub, toothpick, birthday, healthy. A lot of Indians say healthy. Healthy is taking the th and putting a Hindi sound the over there. The, like the dafan. It's a Hindi sound. It's not an English sound. So healthy, something, anything, athlete, math, tooth, teeth, 9th, 5th, breath, earth, mouth, south, north. All right? Let's do the voiced one now. That, they, them, those, the, their, their, those, these. So these is a difficult word. It's a difficult sound. It's easier for us to say these, these. But you know what? You're not being articulate. You're not enunciating. You're not doing it right. So feather, feather, feather. Can I have a feather pillow? No. Feather, 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 feather. Weather, father, brother, mother, clothing, clothe, clothe someone, clothes, oh, clothes. Okay, that's where the sound changes. Either, other, another, breathe, bathe, smooth. So, voiceless, voiced. Remember that, that. And practice them. If I can, I'll put the chart up with all the words on YouTube or whatever I can do it on. All right. So that's that. Now, see, I said that's that, that and this. They, them, those. It's easier to say that. And it's fine if you do that when you're talking conversationally. It's not fine if you do that when you're a public speaker. All right? So make the effort to speak well. Thin, through, thick, thin. Thanks. Thanks. Th. Th is for thela, not for thanks. Imagine if we said thela. Can I have a thela, please? Will you tell the taxi, मेरे लिए एक taxi बुलाओ? No. In Hindi, it's taxi. Or tomato. Can I have a tomato, please? You can't say, can I have a tomato, please? No. You've got to speak a language as it should be spoken. So use the Hindi sounds for Hindi words and use the English sounds for English words. All right? So and the one with the voiced, everything should ring here. Another sound like that is zzz. Everything vibrates. Everything vibrates. What else? Which other ones? Zzz. Oh, those are also vibrating. They vibrate, those sounds. Well, have fun with the letter T and the sounds of the TH. All right. Oh, by the way, that's the TH. That's what it looks like for anyone who's watching this video and is learning English. All right. Lovely. So thank you and have a wonderful day. And if you like this video, do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.